UNC, the winners of 3 straight, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will go on the attack first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right in the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
So Notre Dame's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the air on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Young. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to...
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback extends the play. That pass not closes. He got twilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him... meet the ground.
Well, they're able to hit the corner route. Now, as a quarterback, when you've got an athletic tight end like that, you're sort of reading the defense's body position. If the tight end's able to get past them off the line of scrimmage, and man...
Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, fighting Irish. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Culliver. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense.
Rush coming in high, and they've got him at the 29.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold up.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. You see a defensive lineman come up with a play like that, make the sack, they start building some momentum to impose their will up front.
Man, there ain't nothing better than getting a stack. That's what you keep track.
He lofts one down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Throwing right. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Buys a little extra time. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Back up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. The short hands. It's Young. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Needs it to keep this drive alive. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a 1st down. A They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
You've heard us talk about it a million times. Find the tight end in the red zone. Use the big bodies, right? Well, they do. And he drops it. God, that is not normal for the tight end position. These are the guys you depend on down here in this area.
He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on fourth down? We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Hoping to move the chains. Here comes Notre Dame on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it and still on his feet. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. To the air, it's Carr. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. He'll try to tack on one more.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. That's reeled in. It's Culliver. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to bring it back. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Makes the grab on the left. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. The give. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Back to throw, it's Carr. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads to the right. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4.
He's got it, first down and more. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Got some room to run. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Tar Heels. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jackson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Got the quick completion. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Here's the pressure. Unleashes one. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Carr. Got him downfield. Brings him to the open. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! Fitted in the window for the score.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's got it down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Tar Heels in the hurry-up. Creates a little room. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Gauze. Looking for room at the 40. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Touchdown, UNC! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 20. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he slipped through the crowd mentioned Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it. He's in the zone. He's feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Took care of it himself. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The give to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Sets up the screen. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Yeah, and he got nothing. He got no gain. Great job by the defense understanding the situation, understanding, they're not trying to block me. They're trying to make me run upfield. No, sir. Good job being smart, gap sound, not letting the screen beat him. Nowhere to go.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Got his man downfield. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing, I've got man coverage.
Touchdown, Notre Dame! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's gone. At the 35, he's loose. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's shipped. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the right. That's caught. It's Culliver. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Trying to set the tone with the run. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down.
On completion for the first down. Did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Complete downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking to throw, it's Carr. A little release to the back. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Haven't seen a lot of that in this game so far. This offense has been clicking on all cylinders, lighting up the scoreboard, high level of execution. They were looking good on this drive until that play right there. And finally, the defense is able to make something positive happen from themselves on a critical third down.
He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man. It's Williams. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Caught in the backfield, it's Smothers. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They'll run for it on third and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Tar Heels want to move quickly. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it in their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
The Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second and a mile. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Running to the left. He's stopped again. He's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. And the Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. With the catch, it's Goss. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Tar Heels will punt this one away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Bought a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Graham. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to fire to the left. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. Only a dozen Domers have cracked the 2,000-yard mark in receiving in a career. This guy might be the one to get to number 13.
I would say he's pretty good. If he's putting up those type of numbers and being mentioned with those type of cats, listen, you try to find your go-to guy. You want to have an elite receiver on the outside that you can feature and you can move him around. This guy's got the makings of that kind of stuff.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. On target to the left. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Leaves it with the running back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it again. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. Touchdown, Irish! And the pummeling has started.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And he puts through the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's Ship. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Finds the tight end. At the 45 on his way. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Spins away from the defense. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Tar Heels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Motion from the back. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it.
Well, the offense on 3rd down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
I I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Carr. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Fresno State is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over Temple. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Ship. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Great place to start for this offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day. And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
Off play action on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. That last completion sets him up on second down. Wants to go up top. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. The Tar Heels line up to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking downfield on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it.